Welcome to the Drunk Tank, the sports podcast where the takes are hot and the drinks ice cold. Live from the Drunk Tank Sports Studio, it's your host, PublikDrunk and Gage the Yam Man. And we got Bucknuts with us today. Talking a little
What's going
Ohio
on?
State, Texas. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. How's it going, y'all?
Not too bad, not too bad. Getting this all figured out. The screen looks a little bit different today. We're not in the regular Drunk Take studios. We got the Yam Man. The Yam Man's got his mic on.
I got it.
His webcam on.
They
Let's
should
go.
They should pay me to do IT, man. It only took me 2 weeks.
It's good that you got it figured out. Looks like we got all the audio and everything good, so we should be good to go. So what's up? You guys been watching any college football yesterday?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that USF game.
USF game, okay. What'd you think
Yeah.
about it?
Well, I won some money on it, so I'm feeling pretty good.
You won some money on it. Did you take?
I owe that partly to you. I texted you about midday and I asked you about Boise State, USF. You said, "I don't know, man. I don't know if you should take Boise." And you talked me out of it. I probably would have put some money on them if you didn't say anything.
Yeah, that was just a weird matchup, man. I mean, you lose a guy like Genty, that's like 80% of your offense, damn near.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
the next season, you go into it. Maddox wasn't great last year with Genty, and people just think
Yo.
he's going to be awesome this year. And I was like,
Did not look good this year.
it's like
I saw
USF?
something.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I saw something about retroactively giving the Heisman to Genty with the downfall of Boise this year in the opener to USF.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely could be considered, right? I mean, he probably should have won it anyway, but just Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball is pretty impressive as well.
Yeah, total snaps, man. That's a real stat, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
That you get wear and tear as hell on that in college football, but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
not if you're Travis Hunter. All right, so
My players would be dead.
we got some games tonight, including my lock of the week. Am I going to keep it? I really,
I
I
don't
want to
don't
change
think
it.
you are.
It's called a lock of the week for a
I
reason.
mean, but the game
Yes,
hasn't kicked off
yes.
yet. I mean, I still believe that Baylor's going to win, but I really want to lock OU just for homerism. But we're going to keep Baylor. We're going to keep Baylor locked. See, that lines went down to 1.5, I think.
Yep. What did it?
So,
What was it started at the
I
beginning
think
of the week?
2.5. Baylor was 2.5 dogs at home, and now it's down to 1.5. Last I checked, I haven't checked since I got home.
I
So you
still put
guys,
money on them.
have you guys seen the line? Has it moved any?
It is currently, according to ESPN, it is 1.5 Baylor.
1.5 Baylor. All
Hmm.
right, let's see what FanDuel Sportsbook's got it at. And so what? Who do you got? You guys got in that game? Yeah, they have it at 1.5 as well.
I got Baylor.
You got Baylor.
Mhm.
What about you?
Yeah,
Bucknuts?
I think it's going to be Baylor. I think Auburn's quarterback situation is still going to be fun to watch, but I don't think it's going to be worth a win.
Yeah, Baylor's got a really really good quarterback, a defensive minded coach, and
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, and they're home. And
And
then,
it's at home.
Yeah.
but you got Auburn. Auburn has so much damn talent, but how good's the quarterback position? And how good is Hugh
We don't
Freeze?
know.
Like, it's tough, man. I don't like Jackson Arnold. Is he gonna get it done? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. We might see him getting yelled at on the sidelines, you know. A
you
lot
did
of that.
say that the Dude Wipe sponsorship was there for a reason.
Yeah, the dude wipes. Yeah, that is awesome. We should
Yep.
we'll probably get into that on the main pod next week, especially if he does bad. Then we'll break down some
Yeah,
dude
yeah.
wipes. Dude wipes.
Yeah, for sure.
We
Have a
got
whole segment.
we got Georgia Tech, Colorado. I don't know if that game interests anybody today. Did you end up putting any
Yeah,
money on that yet, man? No, you talked about it.
I haven't yet. No, I haven't yet. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna let a couple drives go, and then we'll see how it's
I'm
looking.
gonna get some live
But yeah,
betting.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
We got Haynes King. I mean, Georgia Tech's 3.5 point favorites on the road, which is I think that's Colorado got a transfer quarterback. I don't remember his name. Pretty highly regarded, but I mean Georgia Tech's
Kate
got Haynes
Walters.
King. What was his name?
Caden Salters. He came
Cadence.
from
Yeah, that's
Liberty.
it.
He
That's
came
it.
from where?
Liberty.
Liberty. I think
Liberty.
they were undefeated in the regular season last year. They were one of the top teams out of the group of 5. So
That's been kind
we'll
of
see if that translates into the Power 4.
a
I'm
common
not
theme with
saying
Liberty over the years.
I'm not saying it matters, but Liberty University has a NASCAR sponsorship.
Okay. Okay.
There we
Liberty,
go.
Liberty, Liberty. And then we got UNLV, Sam Houston State. Let's see if the Dan Mullins group looks a little better this week.
They
But
got you last week.
let's get to why we're doing this pod. Like nobody cares about these Friday games except for the Auburn Baylor game. That's going to be a good one, and maybe the Georgia Tech
hmm
Colorado. But I mean, we brought Bucknuts on for a reason. What you think about this Ohio State game? How's Ohio State looking this year? You think?
Man, okay, so this this has got all the nerves, but also a lot of confidence as well. Um, we have the we have talent. I don't think this is a rebuild. I think it's a reload, like they say in the SEC. Um, we still have Jeremiah Smith, who is still going to be the best college football player this season. Um,
Heisman?
Yes.
I Homer pick. I'm taking Jeremiah Smith for Heisman. Um,
Okay.
I
That's
I think it's very much possible.
plus 1100 on FanDuel Sportsbook. I mean, FanDuel, you
Yeah.
don't have to sponsor us at all, but we're
Hey,
give you
we
some
got
free pub.
Paramount Plus already.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, no, I mean, like, we got a new offensive coordinator, so that's a question mark. However, he learned under Ryan Day, who learned under Urban Meyer, and he learned under Chip Kelly last year, who has pro offensive coordinator experience. So I don't see how our wide receivers are not going to get utilized to a potential that some people don't even see. Um,
And you got a
so
quarterback that's got an anime last name, right?
yes, sir,
What?
Super Saiyan,
I
Super Saiyan.
don't even know what that means. I'm not into anime, but yeah, that always cracked me up whenever I see that. So Heartline, you talked about him. What was the deal with that? Do you think that he was ready, or that they were kind of, I seen you put this in one of your streams for college football when you were playing with Ohio State. WRU. Do you think that they kept Brian Hartline to keep that WRU title?
I think Brian Hartline was eventually going to get into a coordinator slash head coaching position somewhere. And they knew that if they wanted to keep the wide receiver recruits coming, they knew they had to keep him. 2 years ago, when they tried to put him in the offensive coordinator spot, I didn't really think he was ready. And then I found out Ryan Day was still calling the plays. I'm like, it doesn't really mean anything, it's just a title. And then last year, I'm like, okay, he gets to learn under Chip Kelly. I didn't expect that to be a one-off. I wasn't positive if Kelly was going to stick around for his second year. Um, but man, I think he's ready. I really do think he's ready to start calling the plays. Um, and I think that makes us a better program too, because that allows Ryan Day to focus on bigger picture stuff instead of having to worry about play calling.
Like bigger picture, doing his makeup a little better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
making sure he's got the beard on point.
Yeah, gotta get the beard nice and shiny. The Botox. Make sure the injections are correct. So
hmm
what scares you the most about Texas?
Their defense. Their defense. The game is going to be their offense versus my bad. Our offense versus their defense. That's going to be the key factor because their linebackers, their defensive line, their safeties, they've got studs at every level of the defense. Brian Hartline's going to have some good schemes to get those receivers open. Um, Unsure about our running backs, but I do know that we have a good tight end, so maybe he'll help split the field, get Jeremiah Smith some looks. Carnell Tate's our 2, Brandon Ennis is our 3. We're just going to have to be very precise in where we scheme the offensive plays into their defense.
Yeah, speaking of which, how many yards did Jeremiah Smith end up with in that playoff game against
3.
Texas? 3 yards?
But you know who went off? You know who went off?
Was it
Well,
Cornell
Jack
Tate?
Sawyer for one. Jack Sawyer had 83 yards
Hey,
on a
Jack
scoop and
Sawyer.
score.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was like, what are you talking about? Playing wide receiver. Okay, I got you.
But no, I mean that's where the other 5-star receivers on our roster come in. Like Carnell Tate had some really good catches against Texas last year. Our tight ends got involved. We had 2 really good running backs. Trevion Henderson took that 75-yard screen pass to close the first half. I don't know if we have that same firepower at running backs. I don't think we do. Um, but I think we have a better tight end, so I think it could help alleviate it. But again, that Texas defense is going to be a top defense in the country this year. So
They are. They are. And what are your thoughts on the game? Yeah, man.
You want my thoughts? You want
Yeah,
my thoughts? My opinion.
Your opinion.
Okay. All right. So Owen makes some good points, but I have a different perspective on what's going to win the game. I think Ohio State's going to win, but I think if Ohio State's defense can come out and take advantage of that young offensive line, the new line that Texas is bringing out there, I think that will make the biggest difference in the game. I mean, Owen, how many defensive linemen did Ohio State lose this year?
2.
Two. So
No, I'm sorry, 3. 3.
three. Okay. I mean,
Mhm.
they retained some of their defensive line. You got Caleb Downs, obviously. I think Ohio State's defense, if they can come out, take control, demoralize that Texas offense a little bit. Arch Manning starting, some question marks on that offense, lost a lot of firepower. I think that is what's going to give Ohio State the advantage.
Yeah, I mean they have Ryan Wingo coming back. He's going to be a stud. They lost a lot on offensive line, and I don't think a lot of people are talking about that with Texas. They're kind of. I mean, Texas is super deep on offensive line. They're doing the right things with the NIL in that position, but these guys haven't played on the road at Ohio State. Big noon kickoff.
Big noon
Big noon
kickoff.
kickoff. Gotta
Boo,
love
They
it.
boo.
didn't
If
they
this
didn't
was
want that smoke.
Man, if this was a night game, it'd just be. I think it's already the
Yeah.
atmosphere's already going to be nuts. Just a 1 versus 3, but 11
Oh,
o'clock. I don't know. Like Fox is just big
yeah.
noon kickoff is so dumb. Like why do
Is
they
it?
want
Yep.
to? Why do they want to try to take over noon?
Yeah. This
I don't
should
know.
be a night game for sure.
Absolutely. But yeah, I kind
Now
of.
it. Good.
I was going to say I kind of on the. Man, I think if you took the homer out of me, I would say Texas wins this game. Pretty easy. But I've been following the betting lines, and there's 71% of the money so far is on Texas.
Yep.
This
And it's
line has
been
moved one
it's
point.
creeping. It's
Yeah,
creeping.
this line's moved 1 point. I think it started at 2.5. It's 1.5 most places now. I think there was one book that did move Texas to favorites after they got I think a $500,000 bet on Texas. But
Yep.
Vegas wants you to bet Texas. The money's coming in on Texas. We'll see where the smart money comes in tonight. But this makes me think that Vegas is pretty confident that Ohio State's going to win this game. They're not
Yeah,
touching the
yeah,
line. They're leaving it where it is. They're continuing. They're liking the action they're getting. But
yeah,
this is week 1.
yeah.
If you can catch
That,
Vegas any week, it's always very early before they have all they know about these teams. Nobody. I mean, we know that Arch Manning was a 5-star prospect. We know that Sayon was a 5-star prospect. We don't know how they're going to look in these offenses once they're
yeah,
in complete control. So it's hard. I mean, it's really hard to predict this game just because of that. But
yeah.
I mean,
Lots of question
defense
marks.
defense travels, man, and like Texas has a great defense. But give me Ohio State. Ohio State's going to cover. They're probably going to blow them the fuck out because fuck
Let's
Texas.
go. Okay.
Fuck Texas. Horns down. All right, let's move on.
Horns down, bitches.
Horns down. The other noon game tomorrow, Syracuse, Tennessee. You guys want to talk about that at all? Got any thoughts on that? I know that was your lock of the week, I believe, right? Yeah, man.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
Sticking with it,
Who?
Tennessee and Joey
I forget.
Aguilar.
Who'd you take? Tennessee.
Took Tennessee. Yeah.
This was my drunk take of the week. I have Syracuse winning outright, not just covering the 13.5, but winning outright against against them. I think Fran Brown is. They're gonna get some stuff. Gonna get some stuff schemed up in that one. You have any thoughts on that? On that matchup, Owen?
Um, Not really. I think it's gonna be Tennessee. I think Syracuse is good. Um, I think it's gonna go to Tennessee. I think they might come out and surprise some people. Because everybody thinks they're dead after what we did to them at Ohio Stadium, and followed by Nico leaving for UCLA. I think
Yeah.
Tennessee's gonna try and come out and put the smack on them.
Yeah, their quarterback coming into the program in May is kind of crazy. Uh,
Yeah, that
yeah,
is
that's kind of
one
why I'm on the
part.
Syracuse wagon. Both teams lost a lot. Syracuse was a 10-win team last year, but I mean they lost a ton. They had one of your Big Ten guys. Was it your quarterback? One of your former quarterbacks,
Yep,
Kyle
Kyle
McCord,
McCord.
last
Hey,
year.
that
Led them to
he
a
is an
10-win
example
season. Kind of
of
rejuvenated the program, but we'll see. I just have a feeling that I'm not in love with Tennessee. They lost a lot. I think they lost their whole offensive line. I want to say, or maybe they have
oh,
one guy that played last year.
I missed that part.
Let's Notre Dame, Miami.
Notre Dame, Miami. You want to talk
Man,
about that one?
Yeah, that's a Sunday game.
The Sunday game. Okay, let's make our way down the schedule a little bit here. I think that's it on the early games, and then we got the big one, maybe the second biggest game of the day at 2:30. Right, Florida State at home against number 8 Alabama.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
What do we got happening here?
FSU.
I'm not
Oh,
I'm
saying
taking it.
FSU to win. I'm saying FSU will keep it a game.
FSU to win.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild, Owen.
That's
I
okay.
I got some good
Tell me
good
why.
points on that.
Okay.
All right, Kalen DeBoer is a good coach. Okay, he faltered last year, and um, Florida State's quarterback is a dual threat, which historically Alabama is kind of iffy in some games against dual threats. Here's the thing, though. I can't remember if it's the OC or the head coach at Florida State. He was at the first college that the current starting quarterback at Florida State started his collegiate career at. So they already knew each other. And that coach coached at Auburn, had 3 wins against Alabama in his time at Auburn, averaged 28 points per game against Alabama while he was at Auburn. That's one of Alabama's toughest games. So he's bringing that mindset with him to Florida State. They're playing at home. Speaking from experience in the game, Florida State's home crowd is very annoying. That chant is very annoying. I think the fans are going to play a part in it, and I think Florida State's going to come out and shock the world after going 2-10 last year.
Man. So you're putting your faith in a midget quarterback that's been talking shit to Alabama all off season, and Gus Malzahn just because Malzahn got Alabama a few times.
And Alabama's quarterback is making his first collegiate start. They don't have their starting running back, and I believe it's their left guard that they're missing their starter.
Yeah, Jim Miller is hurt, and then they lost. They also lost Tim Keenan, their stud defensive tackle too. He's going to
Mm-hmm.
be out 5 weeks. I think his injury is a little bit more serious than Jim Miller's. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. They are missing a couple pieces. They had a couple unfortunate injuries this week. But I mean, Florida State, like Castellanos, like his best win of his college career was against Florida State last year when he was at Boston College. But we all thought, oh man, that's a
BC?
decent win. But then Florida State went 2-10.
Yeah.
And this guy, like, don't poke the bear, Castellanos, because you're gonna find out real quick what a group of pissed off Alabama players are gonna look like. Now this is gonna be telling. If this was Nick Saban, then Alabama wins this game by 50.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What kind of mindset can DeBoer get them in that kind of mindset of all this trash talk that Florida State's been doing? and people doubting him. I mean, what kind of corner can he put them in to come out and handle this? But I don't know. What's your thought? Why are you picking Florida State, Gage?
No reason.
No reason, just
No reason. I just think
or
Alabama.
you just
I'm kind of an Alabama hater.
you just got them to cover though. You got Alabama winning the game,
Yeah,
just Florida
yeah,
State
yeah. I
covering.
got Alabama winning. I just got FSU to cover.
What's the line on that game?
It is still
Yeah.
13.5 Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're pretty confident that Alabama is going to win that game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to see Florida State come out and make it competitive, make it a game. I just don't know though. That's asking a lot. That is asking a lot. And then let's see, and then we got the main game of the day, 5 o'clock tomorrow in Norman. John Mateer.
John
Jonathan fucking
Mateer.
Mateer making his
Uh,
debut for the beautiful Oklahoma Sooners.
what's the line on that, Charles?
36 and a half.
36 and
And
a half. That's a lot.
OU covers easily. I'm telling
I'll
you,
hey,
they're
I'll let you pivot to that if you want to switch.
I want to switch, but let's just I'm not going to switch. I'm going to leave it at Baylor because I think I'm pretty confident in Baylor in that game. I'm not as confident in Baylor as I am in OU tomorrow, but
Okay, all right, all right. That's a
right.
big that's a big
It's not even it's they're going to win by 50.
50. Okay.
This
All
this
right.
offense
Hey,
is going to be out to prove something after the way they looked last year. This defense is deep, deep, especially the D line. I'm little. The linebackers are probably where we have the most to prove, but I don't know if you guys know this, but Brent Venables he coaches linebackers,
Oh yeah,
so I
yeah.
think they'll be
I
fine
heard that.
there. We're gonna. We got a couple people that we're holding out for Michigan next week. Uh, I think our left tackle Fasusi isn't going to play, but he's probably wasn't starting anyway. Jaden Knott's probably going to be on, pretty limited. He's been kind of banged up, but I think they want to get him on the field. We got there's another offensive lineman that's going to be out tomorrow. I want to say it's the right tackle, and then but Logan Hallen's going to step up. He got some good playing time last year. And then we're also missing our stud corner, Eli Bowen, who sounds like he might not be back for the Michigan game. But we got a true
hmm.
freshman that they've been hyping up, named Gilroy. Watch out for this kid, man. It wasn't just in summer camp and fall, what they call fall camp. I don't know why it's called fall whenever it's over in the middle of August. But in
Hmm.
fall camp, this guy stood out, and then also in spring camp, he came in and looked like a stud. We also have another stud. We have a couple true freshmen. Our recruiting class wasn't great last year, but there's Blaylock who caught some attention because he's or as starting over Jade Knott. Like he might get more carries than Jade Knott tomorrow just because he's been one of the few healthy running backs. He's looked really good in spring. And then you also have local kid from Shakota. Elijah
Ooh.
Thomas is going to be a fucking stud.
Oh, yes, he's a freshman, right?
Yeah, he's a true freshman this year, and
Yes,
so
yes,
it might
yes.
be a while before he gets on the field like fully, but like there's hear nothing but praise from this kid. So
Yeah, I've heard, I mean, just people here locally just praising him. So he's an absolute stud.
yep. So I mean, what do you guys think? You think that Illinois State's going to cover that, or you like Oklahoma in that one?
Nah,
You
it's
s-
the John
you
Mateer show
said
tomorrow.
you said 36 and a half?
36 and a half.
Yeah, I mean,
You got to remember, it's not only the
OU.
John Mateer show. When John Mateer goes to the bench, the Mike Hawkins is coming in, and he's not a slouch, especially now.
No,
Like
no.
he looked kind of lost at times last year as a true freshman without a quarterback coach on the roster.
That still blows my mind.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
quarterback coach on the roster, and so now I mean they're saying like he's been awesome and since Ben Arbuckle's got there. So we'll see what this offense is going to be out to prove something tomorrow. They're not. I don't think that they're going to come in and just kind of like take baby steps. Like they want to get in full swing before the Michigan game. They want to get that bad taste from last year out of their mouth. There's no way that they're vanilla tomorrow. I'm telling you, they're going to come out with something to prove. The defense is super deep. Illinois State might score. They're not breaking double digits, and OU's probably going to be 50 plus tomorrow.
Okay.
You
All
think we'll
right.
see any defensive touchdowns for OU?
I mean, possibly. I don't. I think. I think. Illinois State is probably gonna be a little vanilla as well, or on their end, just because last year they played Iowa, and they lost 3 starters in that game for the season, and they're
Ooh.
ranked number 6 in FCS. So I mean, they're fighting for something. It's not like they
Yeah.
don't want to come in and play Oklahoma and get all their guys hurt, and then not be able to compete at the end of the season for a championship. So we'll see.
No.
We'll see what they do. I think their coach went on record in one of the radio shows here that said their biggest goal is to just get out of this game healthy. So I don't think that they're going to push it too much.
That's a fair objective for week 1, especially going
Yeah.
against a ranked team.
Yeah, I mean they're a ranked team in a division above yours, and so it's going to be
Yeah.
all right. And then we got tomorrow night, the real Death Valley debate. Is it going to be Clemson? Is it going to be LSU? What do you guys
LSU.
Gonna
think?
be Clemson.
Oh, we're already
Oh,
different here. Okay, I like
we
it.
are different.
All right. So why do you like Clemson, Owen?
Cade Klubnik I think he's going to show a lot of promise this year. I think this season is going to help boost his draft stock. Um, I also don't trust LSU. I think Clemson's defense is going to get after Nussmeier. Um, my gut tells me it's Clemson. I think they're the real Tigers.
You brought up a good point.
Um,
Clemson's defensive line is one of the best in the country. LSU sent some guys to the NFL off that offensive line that they had last year. So I mean that could be an issue. What makes you like LSU, Gage?
I really don't. I only say LSU because I picked them earlier in the podcast
Okay.
to beat Clemson and to break their
Oh, that was
their
one of your
streak for
takes, right?
losing in
Yeah.
week 1.
So you think that Brian Kelly gets it done?
Yeah. I mean, Nussmeier wasn't great last year. I mean, you mentioned that earlier about his interceptions.
But
And that Clemson D line is just a force.
but no, I mean Nussmeier, like you're right, he wasn't great. So like whenever I talk about Nussmeier, it's more in regards to how the media views him. Like they coming into this season, they put him as the number 1 pick in the draft, just like they did Carson Beck last year. Oh, he's going to be the number 1 pick and the Heisman front
mhm.
runner. It's like, and like, okay, that's cool. Like the media, you got me convinced. And then we're prepping for our pods. And I'm like 29-12, and this is the
Yeah.
guy that you guys are like the number 1 pick, and then people say, well, I mean, look at Burrow. Look how much better Burrow did in his second year. Burrow transferred in.
Yeah.
Nussmeier's
Yeah.
been here since Brian Kelly got there. He's been in that offense the whole time, so it's not the same. You can't compare Burrow's first year to Nussmeier's first year starting. Nussmeier's
hmm
been in that system. I just 29-12. He's gonna have to take better care of the football. He's gonna have a worse offensive line, but he's got so much talent around him. So much talent. They got running backs for days. They got wide receivers for days.
Yep.
They have the roster. Do they have the coach? Do they have the quarterback? Can they get it done? Oh man, they lost so many good offensive linemen. They got so many guys back. I really like Weeks. I really like Perkins. Oh, and then Stan, like LSU should win this game.
They should.
They should win this game. But
Saying that rhetorically?
yeah, because I really think Clemson's gonna win
I,
it. I really
I
think.
don't know.
I
That
really
home
think
field,
Clemson's gonna
man.
get it. Yeah, I think that the home field, and then we'll see. We'll see what Klubnik is. Like I'm not sold on Klubnik. He's yet to look the part. He has yet to look the part. And
Yeah.
you know, like this would be a good year for him to grow up and finally take it by the reins. Because I
Hmm.
think I don't think Nussmeier's the number one pick in this class. That's what a lot of people. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not Todd McShay. I'm not Mel Kiper.
You look like
But I
Mel
mean, Mel
Kiper.
Kiper also had Shador Sanders as the first quarterback, and he barely made it through not getting cut by the Cleveland Browns after
Did he?
preseason.
Did he really?
Yeah, yeah, he said. Well, he didn't
Oh
say
yeah.
the number one per se, like the number two. I think it was. He had him as the number two quarterback behind.
Hmm.
Uh, but it's just
Hey,
quarterbacks are
Caleb
such a
Downs is
tough.
going to be in the draft class this year too, so
You think Caleb Downs is going to be the number one pick?
he could definitely play his way into being the number one pick this season.
No, a safety.
I'm not saying he's the number one pick right now. He is definitely a first rounder, probably a top 10. I think he could play his way into being the number one pick,
No, there's no way.
especially if Arch doesn't go.
There's no way. I mean, you think Arch? You're saying Arch could be the number one pick, and you got
I
you
mean,
guys
look
beating
look at
Ohio
the teams
State?
that are tanking. You got the Cowboys who are now in full on tank mode. They're going to need defense. And then you got the Saints who are in full on tank mode. They're going to need a quarterback.
So the Cowboys, you think they're tanking?
Yeah.
I don't really want to get into too much NFL talk. I don't think they're
Of
tanking. I
course
think
they're
they just
tanking, Charles.
they what are they tanking for? Their quarterback's locked up for another 4 years, and they can't
He's
afford that dead
trash.
money. They can't afford that dead money. They don't even want to pay Micah Parsons. And they got CeeDee Lamb. They're not trying to tank. Jerry's just old as hell and doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
You think it's just okay?
That's possible too.
Yeah, that's actually fair.
All right. Is there any other games on Saturday night that you guys want to talk about? Here's a sneaky
Mm,
game. I mean, it's a 22.5 point spread, but UTSA at Texas A&M. That's a sneaky game. That one is a sneaky one. I don't think UTSA is going to beat them outright, but they have McCown, who is Cade McCown's kid, at quarterback. That
oh
offense is
yeah.
going to like the offense. We'll see. We're going to learn a lot about Texas A&M's defense in that game. I mean, not to the level of are they going to be able to stop SEC teams, but we're going to learn a little bit. Like people say, their defense is going to be really really good this year. Second year under Mike Elko. We'll see. We'll see. That'll be a pretty good opening game for them. What else we got Saturday night? I think that's
Utah UCLA is Saturday night.
that's gonna be like Sunday morning probably for us, right?
Yeah.
11 or
Yeah, it
10,
kicks
10
off at
o'clock
10 p.m.
kick.
Central.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's like
that's
y'all's dynasty matchups.
There's actually three good late night games on tomorrow. Colorado State versus Washington, and they like to play up. Colorado State does, and then Virginia Tech travels to South Carolina.
that's a Sunday. That's Sunday at 2.
FanDuel shows it at Saturday at 10.
No, you're looking the time is at the bottom. The time for the specific games at the bottom on FanDuel.
Oh,
Got
thank you.
him.
Yep. You're right. You're right.
So yeah, that's a Sunday game. But yeah, that Utah UCLA game, that's gonna be. I might actually tune in for that because this Utah quarterback has a lot of hype. I think
Yeah, we don't have to watch Cam Rising for the eighth year.
you kind of see that UCLA got Nico, and they're still 5.5 point dogs at home against
Hmm.
Utah. That's man, we'll see. That should be
This will be a fun one, I think.
yeah, that'll be a good one. And then you already talked about it. You brought it up the Beamer Bowl Sunday at 2 our time, 3 Eastern.
Hmm.
Shane playing against his father's team, the team that his father built up, but it's at a neutral site. I think it's in Atlanta.
Oh, is it?
South Carolina
Dirty South.
7.5 point favorites in that one. Can Drones keep Virginia Tech in the game?
No.
I think he can keep them in the game. I think Virginia Tech covers the spread, but I don't think Virginia Tech wins.
Okay. Interesting. So you got him covering the spread but not winning.
Correct. I think Drones gives that versatility in the pocket to avoid pressures. Dylan Stewart's going to be all over him. Um, but I think Drones will have enough in him to keep him in the game, just not win the game.
It's quite possible. I mean, South Carolina did lose a lot on defense, but
Hmm.
Drones is so wildly inconsistent. You got to remember this Virginia Tech team. They're the ones that got Vanderbilt going last year in week 1. Diego
Ooh.
Pavia went in there and took their soul away, and I don't think they were quite right after that. I think Drones was kind of slowed by uh, just exhaustion last year. And that's going to be another big thing this year. This year, especially in the Midwest, is the temperatures are going to be down, and so
Hmm.
the weather's going to be a little bit different. So you're not going to have as many of those, you know, uh, dehydration things, cramps, and all that. So, what do you think?
Yeah.
You think South Carolina takes care of Virginia Tech?
Yeah, I do. I think the Norris comes out and that offense carries them. Um, but yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Virginia. They have a decent defense.
They lost a lot, I believe. I don't really know the exact numbers. They're not project. They're predicted to finish, I think, like 10th or 11th in the ACC. So if
Okay.
South
Yeah.
Carolina comes in and struggles for Virginia Tech, South Carolina's got some major problems in the SEC.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say South Carolina covers pretty easily.
That's kind of where I'm leaning to. Another interesting guy. If you guys are into season bets, I think I've seen where Lenora Sellers had a 19.5 over under on touchdown passes this year.
Touchdowns? Really? I'm gonna go
So
drive
Really?
to Fort Smith right now and place that bet.
You
19.5.
can do that on Prize Picks. You don't have. Oh well,
Yeah, that's that. I think
underdog, but
that was a Prize Picks bet,
Oh,
a
okay.
Prize Picks line. So yeah, I mean that's kind of man. If he stays healthy, he should. That's just touchdown passes. That's not rushing touchdowns as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But
I think he over over for sure.
yeah.
and
I
then you
wonder
got
what his anytime touchdown is.
for that
20 and a
game.
half.
No, no, just for the season.
Oh, so you mean total touchdowns? Anytime
Yeah,
touchdowns is usually like a game bet.
my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. So we got convicts versus Catholics. Or I don't know if either of you are really old
Oh, I
enough to
know
remember
all
this.
about it.
Did you
No,
watch
I know
you
all.
watch the 30 for 30?
Me watching a sports documentary?
No,
No.
man. 5 times a day I hear about. I was watching this new documentary. Yep.
So this is gonna
Yeah.
be an interesting game. Notre Dame is favored by 2.5 going into
Yeah.
Miami with Lloyd Carson at quarterback.
I think Miami has a good chance, has a really good chance to win this game outright.
I'm kind of with you.
I mean, Carson Beck coming in. I mean, that offense was really good with Cam Ward, and I I think they've got a leg up. And yeah, Carson Beck didn't. What was that? Didn't he sign like an obscenely big NIL deal?
I
It's
believe
like
it was 4 million.
five,
4
four
million, I
million
think,
dollars.
is what
Oh yeah,
the
he's gonna
reports
come
were.
out there and show everyone his ass in a good way.
And he got one of the Cavender twins. That was part of the deal.
Ooh.
Yeah, that didn't last long. And I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know that his hype's gonna last long, but I just don't know. What do you think about Notre Dame's quarterback, the son of the great Michigan coach?
I
Oh,
don't know. We'll see what he's made of, but I do trust Marcus Freeman.
yeah, Marcus Freeman. He's seems to have it together. Uh, Carr's kind of an unknown. You know, he's highly touted. I think he was a 5-star quarterback. I want to say
Mm.
coming in. It's gonna be interesting. I just don't know. We're talking about weather. I mean, a Sunday evening game in Miami. Like, do they avoid the rain? Does it get sloppy? That could slow Miami down. I think Notre Dame would rather play in the elements than Miami. I'm not sure the forecast,
Oh
but
yeah.
Yeah,
uh, I'm not a big Carson Beck fan,
I'm not either.
but I would
I mean,
probably give him the advantage over the unknown in Carr. And I think their rosters, Miami spent a ton of money in their home. I mean, Miami, no, now Miami isn't a big advantage at home right
no,
now.
no. There's
Like
too much going on in Miami.
too
No
much
one gives
going
a
on,
shit.
and they're not around the team yet. Devin Shapiro's not out there throwing all the bucks around.
Hell, people don't even show up to Miami Heat games till the third quarter.
That's true. But I mean, why would you go to a Miami Heat game? They're the worst franchise in NBA history. But Heat
The
culture.
other thing I see with this game,
Damn.
though, is Notre Dame just played in the national championship.
Yeah.
Like yesterday?
Yeah,
No,
yeah. It
last
was a
year.
couple days ago.
And Marcus Freeman is going to have that defense clicking. And like you said, they would rather play in the elements, and I totally agree with you on that. Um, I think last year I passed over Miami and Cam Ward, so I shouldn't pass over Miami again, but I also feel like Miami's going to do exactly what they did last year with a highly touted transfer quarterback. They're going to look like they're the best, one of the best teams in the country, and then probably lay an egg at the end of the season. But I think Notre Dame is a legit team that's going to play all the way through the postseason.
Just pulled up the weather for tomorrow in Miami. It's
Sunday?
raining.
Sunday?
Oh yeah, Notre Dame.
It's
Give me Notre
raining.
Dame.
It's scheduled to rain from 4:30 local time to like 10. So it's just about the game window. Oh no, this game is on. That game
It's
is on
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, it's the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
day. Let's check Sunday. Same. It's supposed to rain
It's
about the same
raining.
time.
Ooh. You know where it's also raining Sunday?
Where's that?
At Zandvoort, Netherlands for the Formula One race.
Okay. Yeah, we're not talking Formula One today, though. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on Monday.
Oh hey, I didn't know this, but did you see who Notre Dame has on their roster?
Who?
They have Jerome Bettis Jr.
Okay.
Jerome Bettis Jr.
as a wide receiver, 6'1", 208 pounds.
That's cool.
Yeah. They no, they are the team of legacies. They've got like 3 other legacy players on their team too.
This is a
So
completely off the subject, but I saw that Frank Gore has a son playing for the Buffalo Bills yesterday.
yep, got signed
Yeah.
as an undrafted free agent.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what else we want to talk about this weekend for this weekend's college slate? You guys got anything
What
else you
else?
wanna?
What else is there?
That's pretty much all the big games. I don't think that we skipped any.
Ooh, one last one. Coach Bill making his debut
Oh,
Oh
the Monday
yeah,
night game.
actually,
The
that's
Monday night
that's a
game.
Monday
good
night.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be an interesting game. We'll have a. I have something bookmarked on Twitter that we're going to pull up. We're going to talk about on the pod on Monday. It's going to be Coach Bill, man. Oh, some of the shit. I don't know if you've seen what they're trying to trademark, but man, that shit's fucking great.
Is it something about young women?
Uh, kinda, kinda. We'll get into it on Monday. But yeah, that'll
What's the
be.
spread on that game?
TCU by 3.5.
Oh, that's
But
kind of
it's
closer than what I
at
think.
UNC. It's at UNC.
Is it actually
Still,
at UNC or is it at a neutral site?
That's a good point.
You gotta remember, some of these games are neutral site games.
that
Yeah.
that's really close. I would expect TCU to be at least a 2-score favorite.
TCU's kind of. They're not
Oh,
great.
just North Carolina. Either is North Carolina.
I mean, North Carolina had some talent. Do they still have that running back? What's his face? Hampton?
No, he's with the Chargers this year.
Okay, so he went pro
They are playing at Chapel Hill
at
at
Chapel Hill.
UNC.
Okay.
Yeah, TCU to cover.
TCU to cover the 3.5.
I'm gonna put money on it right now. Actually,
That's probably not. I think you might be on the right side. I gotta see how. It's gonna be interesting to see how North Carolina looks. I don't know. Actually, I'm all in on TCU in this game. I don't know that Bill Belichick's head's in the right spot when it's coming back to coaching college football.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about it on Monday. But
I mean that's just kind of a weird dynamic.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely a weird dynamic with everything that he's got going on as well.
I mean we all know why he went to coach college.
Because he
It's
couldn't
no
get an NFL
secret.
job.
Oh, I was gonna make another young joke.
Oh yeah, I mean that
Yeah.
works
That
too.
too.
He really
Do you think he
wants
goes
to.
to sororities and hangs out?
No, absolutely
I
not.
bet
No.
you he does. I
I
bet
don't
you he
think so.
does.
He really wants to break Don Shula's record, and then it hurts that he's so close, and he's like pretty much blackballed in the NFL.
hmm
Oh, there's another Saturday game at 11 o'clock. I don't know if you guys know this. Mississippi State at Southern Miss. We say
Oh, that's not
Southern
bad.
Miss, but it's actually Marshall because the Marshall coach left Marshall and went to Southern Miss and took pretty much his whole damn roster with him. So
I
this is the
forgot about that.
this
Pull
is
the
the
Dion.
Southern Miss, Sun Belt champions, even though they don't play in the Sun Belt.
They should introduce him as a Sun Belt
They
champion.
should. The Sun Belt champions.
Oh, yeah. What did who all did he bring? Did he bring like the QB and all like the
He
main
brought the
skill
QB.
players?
He
Or?
brought a lot. Like I think it was like 30 people or something. It was something crazy.
Holy
Like a
shit!
lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot
Really?
of
Yeah.
people. And then Marshall gets the joy of playing Georgia with a brand new roster. They have like 60 new players on that team, and they're playing Georgia on Saturday.
Wasn't
Or
there talk
Marshall.
of Marshall not playing football this year because of the exodus they had on their roster?
I mean, maybe, but I mean, you got to
Hey, it won't.
nut up or go to
If,
FCS.
Yeah.
even if they get beat by 100, it won't be the worst day in Marshall history.
That's true. That's true. What a crash. All right, so is that all we got today? Anything else?
Nothing besides offensive jokes.
Yeah, I see that.
I got nothing but go Bucks.
Go Bucks. That should be.
I'm with you tomorrow and go Bucks.
Yeah, obviously. Like fuck Texas. We don't want to see. We're
Came on
not those
came on the
fans
right
that are
pod.
ever going to cheer for Texas.
Yeah.
Oh damn, Kansas is already at 14-0 on Wagner.
Is Illinois losing?
Illinois they're up 7-0. About to score again. It looks like.
Fuck.
All right, and the Baylor game is tipped off, so I think that is time. Or not tipped off. We're not watching basketball.
Tipped
It's
off.
Come
Hey,
on.
It's kicked off. So
don't tease me with a good time.
let's go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll be back Monday and Illinois scored another touchdown. We'll be up Monday for the regular Drunk Tank episode. Thanks for joining us, Owen. It's good to have you on.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yep. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your weekends.
Yes, sir. Have a good weekend, y'all.
Peace and love.